Alright, so welcome back to my video series. As you can see, I am at Alcatraz, and I want to show everything that I know about Alcatraz. I'm sure that many of you know much of what I'm going to show, but not everyone will know everything, and hell, I might not know everything, but I know quite a bit, so I'm going to share it with you. So as you can see here, I have one of my alts very meticulously placed right on the tip of this, I guess this is a flower, and I've got another one. Let's see here. I've actually got her anchored using the co-op glitch that I showed in my last video. I've got her anchored here on top of the roof of the main prison building. But before we get to that, I want to show, let's start with every way to escape from Alcatraz. So we'll start with over here. Come up the stairs here. I think this one's probably the easiest and the most common. You jump on the railing, wedge yourself here against the wall in between the tree, and then just very carefully jump your way up. And just like that, you're on the other side of the fence. You can shop from this side for good luck. Another way that's pretty easy, well actually this one does take some practice, but right there. And again, we're on the other side of the fence. Let's see. How did my luck pay out? Oh man, I got a siphon high cap mag. Sweet, yeah, that's real good. So I discovered this one on accident. If you run at just the right angle, you'll get on this ladder backwards, and pretty cool, I guess. Not too much that you can do from here other than drown, but hey, alright, check that out. Okay, back at Alcatraz. Let's see, that was 2 ways so far, so I'll show you a third way. Come back up these stairs. This one takes a little bit of practice, just to get the aerial movement the right way. You're going to jump right here, jump right there, and you just float right around that barrier, and here we are. So that's pretty cool. One thing that you may not know is that, let's see if you can notice it, while you're, like, you don't have it equipped, or you can't see it on your character, but you can see I have comet equipped. Let me run here. You can kind of get a feel for the pace that I'm running. Okay, now let me switch so that I have my Berserk Fragger equipped, which gives me this 20% move speed. And you'll notice I do run 20% faster. So, just in case you didn't know that, you make it out to this boat here. Oops. Let's try that one more time. Okay, one more time. You got to get just the right angle on this. There we go. Don't fall. Don't fall, you've come so far. There we go. That's pretty cool, I guess. Alright, let me show you a fourth way. So you see that little knob sticking out right there? We are going to try to jump on top of that. So if we jump right here, jump right here, and now we're on the roof. And then we can walk the roof line here and drop back behind the fence and explore the village area, which might as well just do that. And again, I know a lot of players know this, but for those of you who don't, and just for nostalgia, I guess. Pretty cool area. Actually, I can get back inbounds from over here, so I'll just get back inbounds up over here. This technically isn't out of bounds, I don't think. It's just the other side of the fence. But anyway. And actually, this will be way number 5, because the same way that I'm going to get back inside, you can use to get outside. There's a small invisible wall here. Oh, right there. Almost fell off. So you can see I'm running into it now. If you jump, you can just jump right over it. And now we are back inside. And again, you can get out the same way. Jump right here. Get back up here. Be careful not to fall. Kind of feel where that wall is. There it is. And jump right over it. Alright. There is one thing I did want to show. One more thing I wanted to show over here. See if I can do the stylish way. Hey, got it first try. And then we're going to run this way, and boom. Now we're on top of the guard tower. Always thought that was pretty cool. Yes, my prisoners. Yes. You there. Yes. Anyway, so what I wanted to show with getting from here to, whoop, jumping up there, I need to abuse a load screen glitch, I guess you can call it. And hopefully the load screens go fast enough that I will be able to do it. So let's see if I can manage. I will use my Decadence. It's got the Ravenous Consumption, Grenade Hit Move Speed, as well as 20% Move Speed Mastery. Let's see. I hope this is enough. It might not be, but I guess we'll find out. So what I need to do is grenade, go to player. Now while I'm on the load screen, I start spamming my blur key. Alright, there we go. So the 45% move speed from hitting myself with a grenade, since it's on a shrill grenade, it refreshes on every damage tick, which it's 8-second duration, and I think it applies every half of a second, or maybe every quarter of a second. I'm not sure on that, but just so long as I'm standing on shrill when I enter the load screen, it will continue to affect me throughout the load screen. And then you kind of have to time it just right, but if you start using blur while you're on the load screen, then when you spawn in Alcatraz, you will be affected by blur. And so that gave me just enough move speed when I used a go-to friend to jump from there to there, and now I'm up on the roof. And so, yeah, that's how you get up here. Let's see. It's actually like really meticulous to get this set up. It took me a few tries off video. Oops, don't fall. But yeah, you gotta... Oh, missed it. Like I said, it's really hard to land right there. Anyway, oh, yeah. While I'm thinking about it. So this mission right here, like I played through all the missions, of course, like everyone else, and then on my replay, I left this mission available and never completed it, because what I can do is, and you can do this with any vehicle, the same way that you use blur on the loading screen to have blur while you're inside Alcatraz. You can do that with a vehicle as well, and I just thought it was cool if you have this mission available. Oops. You get the T4 Titan. Right? So now that this is my active mission, no matter where I go, I can spawn that vehicle. So I'm going to travel to Alcatraz. I have to time it just right. As soon as the load screen begins to fade, then you just mash the spawn vehicle key. Oh, this is always such a pain to get inside of. There we go. So, yeah, thought that was pretty cool. Another thing you can do too, you don't have to fast travel to the actual town. Like, if you use go to friend, say for instance, if I had my alt on the other side of this fence, and then I could use go to friend, and then you do the same thing on the load screen, and then you can get the car outside the fence. And then you can just leave it parked there, group invite your alt, have your alt sit in it while you go and do other things. And the car will never... Actually, I think the T4 Titan, unless you jump shards, I don't think it'll disappear. I think it just stays there no matter how long you're exited the vehicle. Anyway, so we're going to get to this boat over here, which if we try to get there without enough move speed, we will get extracted. So let's fast travel away from Alcatraz, somewhere that we can use ego powers. Alright, and now we will fast travel to Alcatraz. Time it just right. Sweet. And hopefully this will be enough. And there we go. Now we're over to this boat. Whoops. Tricky little jump here. Oh man, that was close. Try the other side. No, I don't think that side will work at all. There we go. So, now that I'm here, I want to see if I can show you the double jump, which everyone knows double jump. Oh, so close. I actually did get a little extra height there, but it wasn't a true double jump. There we go. So the trick with that is, it's not about changing your loadout, it's about changing your outfit. And the most convenient, or I guess the only way to really do it, is to change your loadout, because that gives you this little delay, right? And then your outfit changes. So if you jump within a certain number of frames, right? And I believe it's easier on 60 frames per second than it is on 30 frames per second, because you have more opportunities for input per second. Like, you have more opportunities to tell the game to do something per second, right? But so there's a window, and it's completely affected by if the server is laggy, or I mean, there's a lot of things that can disrupt it. But basically, when you change your loadout and you time it just right now, right, and you jump, and then if you're mid-air when your outfit changes, for some reason it registers as if there's floor underneath you, because I think the game just assumes that if you're changing your outfit, you're standing on solid surface. So there's just a few frames of input where it'll register a second jump while you're in midair. So I always thought that was pretty cool. Now, if I can do it right, let's see. Whew! Oh, that's okay. But yeah, you can get all the way up on top of that one. But no matter. It's a pretty cool view. You can get the whole profile of the island from here. Alright, let me abandon this mission now. I don't think I'm missing anything. We covered quite a lot on Alcatraz. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But you know what? That was pretty good. Oh, you know, actually, no. I forgot to explore the perimeter of the island, which I want to do for my, just for video logging purposes. So, take the easy way out here by our friend the runner. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to take this time to explore the island. Kind of show off what's beyond the gate. Curious why there's a ladder here. Doesn't need to be a ladder here. See if I can get the ladder fly glitch on it. Yep, you sure can. I'll show that on a longer ladder. It's one of those glitches that is much easier to do if you have a female toon, and it's you can use it in PvP. I like doing it for people that want to camp on top of the ladder in observatory, that sniper tower. I like to camp that ladder for people that come up. You just come flying up, and they're like, "Whoa, what?" Already dead. Yeah, it's a cool area out here. Was trying for a long time to get on top of that water tower. I never could find a way. If anyone knows a way, please let me know. There is a ladder connected to it, but unfortunately it's not a real ladder, it's just a detail. Or it's a graphic, not a texture. Alright, so almost made it full circle now. So alright, that's Alcatraz. Hope I'm not forgetting anything. If I am, I'm sure people will let me know about it. But yeah, anyway. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, and take care, guys.